My name is Ingrid Bott, and welcome to this little tutorial on how to do the classical sun salutation. So the first round, I'm going to go pretty slow, break it down for you guys. In the second one, we'll try to match all the poses with our breath, so a bit more flowy. Okay, so we begin. At the top of the mat, you want your big toes touching, heels slightly apart, or feet as wide as the hips. A good indicator for that is just to put the fists together in between the arcs of the feet. It gives you an idea of the hip width. People have a tendency to have them a little bit too far apart. So I personally like the big toes touching, heels apart. So we start mountain pose. Tadasana. Sparkle your toes out and grab the mat with your toes. From here, push through the four corners of your feet so the whole part of all the foot So you're pushing through the whole bottom part of both of your feet. You're really grabbing and clawing that mat. And you should feel your kneecaps lifting, the engagement of the thigh. You want to tilt the sit bone towards the mat and lengthen from the bottom of the spine to the top of the spine as if someone is pulling you up towards the sky. Sparkle out your fingers. Energize the hands, and your whole body should feel pretty awake here. Mountain pose. Inhale, the hands come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bow, forward fold. So forward fold, you want to have your belly button towards your thighs, okay? So if you can't quite make it there, you're welcome to bend the knees. You want to feel the stretch behind the legs. So really tilt the sit bones up towards the sky. And the hands can come down closer to the outer edges of the feet. Is more of the stricter practitioner's point of view. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Again, you can bend the knees. Just lift that booty up towards the sky. Feel the big old stretch behind the legs. Forward fold. Next one, you want to step your right leg back, behind, way behind. Lower the knee down. Make sure your front knee is right above your ankle. And if not, you need to bring it forward or just slide the back leg a little bit. From here, you come up. With the breath in, the hands rise. Okay, you want to feel a nice stretch on your psoas here. To deepen a bit the pose, you want to pull the right hip forward, the left hip back, squaring the pelvis. Here, low lunge. Next move, we plant the hands, tuck the back foot, slide to come into plank. From the plank, we go to low push-up. So I'll show the first option. So high plank to low push-up, exhale, chaturanga. So you see how my elbows are right above my wrist? That's where you want them. And then you lower all the way down for the next pose if you come into cobra. If this is too challenging for you and you don't have quite enough arm strength yet, instead of being in a plank, you'll bring your knees down and come to the 4-point to 8-pointed pose. So you want to lift, open the chest, exhale, always the elbows towards my hips. And I bring my chin and my chest down to the mat first. I lift my booty up towards the sky here. And then I straighten my legs. So either the first one or this one. From here, cobra pose. You want to have your hands near your rib cage, squeeze your elbows in a lot, pull that heart forward and push your hands. You have that sensation of pushing the hands towards the front of the mat. I engage my legs. I'm pushing through all 10 toes into the mat, shoulders away from the neck. Cobra. The other option is a bit stronger too. It's the second option is upward facing dog. So it's a deeper heart opener. Keep engaging the legs, push through all 10 toes, squeeze the elbows in. I lift my legs off the mat and I straighten my arms, and my elbows are in between my wrists, obviously, and my shoulders, but they're aligned, that's what I mean. Push and open the heart. Again, my shoulders are away from the neck. Upward facing dog. Push through the hands, lift the hips, exhale, downward facing dog here. So this is one version of a downward facing dog. Not everybody's downward facing dog looks like this. Some may need to bend the knees a lot. But again, like when we were in forward fold, what you want to feel is the stretch behind the legs. So you tilt that booty up towards the sky, up and back. All right, even with the knees bent, that's totally fine. Same idea is grounding down. So I'm pushing my hands into the mat and I push my heels towards the mat here. Or like something like this. But just lift that booty up towards the sky. Yeah? Next move. We step our right foot forward in between our hands. Lower the knee. Tuck the toe. Push. Inhale the hands up. Again, the knee is above my ankle. Feel the nice stretch behind my leg. On the front of my psoas, So front leg of the back foot. Inhale here. Plant the hands. With the exhale breath, you slide the leg in. Straight back into forward fold. Here. Can look like this. It can look like this. Just want to have a nice relaxed neck. And lift the sit bones towards the sky. Push and inhale, the hands come up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, we forward fold for the next side. Forward fold. Stepping our left leg back this time. Lower the knee. Inhale, the hands come up. Going a little bit faster. So, checking the front foot. Pulling the right hip back, left hip forward, and allowing my hips to become heavy. Plant the hands, slide the leg back for plank, high to low push-up, exhale, chaturanga, or knees down, with the breath out again, knees, chest, chin, down to the ground, point, squeeze in, open up the chest, cobra here, inhale. That's the cobra option. Upward facing dog option. Lift the hips. Exhale now, downward facing dog here. Can be like this. I have my hands a little closer. Lift that booty up to the sky. Heels down, towards the ground. Here. Step your left foot forward. Lower the back foot. With the breath in, inhale the hands up. Low lunge. Allow those hips to be heavy. Plant the hands. And as you exhale, forward fold. Push. Inhale the hands up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. And feel. That was one round of classical Sun Salutation. So now we'll do it one time again, but slightly faster. Okay? Because you're doing one pose, slightly faster. Okay, this round, what you want to feel is from one pose to the other, you're going to the pose with the breath. We're not in a rush to go from one pose to the next, but you want to match it with your breathing, okay? And that teeny weeny pause in between each breath is also very important, okay? We're not just breathing and out and out. No, there's 4 parts in the breath, actually. The breathing in, the pause, the breath out, the pause, okay? So, second side, inhale the hands up. Okay, second round of classical sun salutation. Inhale the hands up. Look up. Exhale, bow forward, fold. Hands down by the feet, belly button towards the thighs. And relax the neck and shoulders. Step your right leg back, way back, lower the knee. Front knee stacked above the ankle. Inhale now, hands come up. Keep the breath in. This is the restraint part. Plant the hands, slide it back, plank. This is when we exhale. High to low push-up or with the knees down. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Chest forward, strong legs, shoulders away from the neck. I pause. I lift through the hips. I exhale now. Same for you. Okay?